Hey, welcome to the Mark of Hypnosis. As you already know, I'm doing a series on the 8 C words of self in the IFS system. And so now we are on our next word, and that word is compassion. And so, what I want to talk to about the C word, compassion, because this is a very important word. When I first started looking over the 8 C words, it's like, why is that word even there? But the more I studied and the more I looked at it, it is one of the most important words because as you connect to these parts and create a little self energy, a little self space with these parts, having compassion for those parts is so important. Growing up in the South, we always were taught manners matter. And so using things like thank you and you're welcome and these little manner words, those are important. And they are important when you're using compassion towards your parts. If you make connection with a part and you have that space so you use your soft curiosity to ask some very simple questions with that part, and that part comes up and reveals things to you that you may not have had clarity on, you need to thank that part because there are some parts that are really not so happy that you're asking a question at all. They've been working a very long time. Some of these parts have been developed at very young ages and they want to continue with norm just like a lot of people in the world. They fear change just like everybody else. So, we got to show compassion to our parts because if we don't use those simple words, thank you for showing up. Thank you for doing the job. I welcome you at any time. I do have space for you as long as there's also space for self. Having compassion is so vitally important when you're talking to your parts and you have the courage to speak with that part and create some space and connect with that part. Don't forget to say thank you. So I'm going to say that now. Thanks for listening to the Mark of Hypnosis. Like I always say, you're awesome and you're important. We'll talk to you next week.